Hey, how's it going, everybody? Got another battle from our little fun draft league. This is week 3. Hope you guys caught Matt and Jack shared their battle that they had on Showdown, and then they had some post commentary, and then they shared their teams. So I'm playing Jonathan Llewellyn from our group, and he's a newer VGC player, but he's been to a few regionals with us, and I've had a pretty good time. Really like John. So we're playing today, our match, and I'm going to have both our teams, the teams we're using, the pace linked in the description below. But here's the 6 I'm bringing. I got some neat stuff. I tried to use like a really cool Flanium air cutter Zapdos, also with Tailwind, and then air cutter also had a critical hit stage, specifically for like dealing with some of his flying weak Pokemon, but I didn't realize air cutter, it can't get air cutter in Generation 7. So when I tried to validate the team, that popped up, and I had to like re-scramble to fix that. So instead, I'm running a Fire EMZ Zapdos for just to Oko as a way to Oko Tapu Bulu. That's not Assault Vest, and then made my Arcanine Choice Band. So anyways, I think this will be fun. His team's very heavily centered around Trick Room. The one way he can stop my Trick Room that I don't have like I guess the best plan for would be if he was running a Ghost DMZ, like Never Ending Nightmare, Drifblim. I don't anticipate that, so I wasn't too worried. There we go. Alright, so we're gonna jump right in here with John, and let's see what he has. These formats are fun, and they make me a little nervous because you just never know what interesting stuff. Like my Amoonguss is fully offensive Life Orb Amoonguss. Alright, so he does have, bringing a couple things, I'm a little surprised. So he has Whimsicott, Nidoking, Politoed, Swampert, Raichu, and Bulu. I'm a little surprised he's bringing the Rain mode, just because I have this Tyranitar. What I'm really surprised is he didn't bring Scizor. Scizor and Gyarados are actually both really problematic for my team, although especially like Raichu Gyarados, and then Safety Goggle. I was really expecting him to bring Safety Goggle Scizor. But nonetheless, this is still pretty good because Amoonguss actually, the reason I'm going offensive Amoonguss is because it has a pretty good time against a lot of his Pokemon. With that Life Orb, I can Oko the Whimsicott, the Bulu, and the Swampert with my attacks. It does a lot of damage to Politoed as well. So, alright, so I'm going to go with my normal lead, my standard lead here, and I'll go ahead and bring Tyrant. I'm going to just go hard into Trick Room, see what he wants to do. He's been running Nature Power Whimsicott with the Z Nature Power. So if he leads Whimsicott Bulu, that's like the only thing that can probably stop my Trick Room here. So, and I'm running Mental Herb on my Jellicent just to get around taunts. And you can't fake it out because it's a ghost type. So here we go, hopping in. Let's see if he leads Bulu Whimsicott. That would be his best lead against this. But my play there is to switch into the, gosh, what is it? Oh, switch into Amoonguss and then probably Poison Jab or Fake Out. I probably might Poison Jab. But he is Raichu Whimsicott. Okay, so this is great. So the one thing he can do though is he can switch into the, but no, I can Fake Out. I could Fake Out the Whimsicott. Yeah, so I'm going to go for Trick Room, and I'm going to Fake Out Whimsicott, because he could fake me out, but he can't switch him, he'd have to switch him Bulu or something. So yeah, I'm going to go for that. He could switch in Bulu to get off like a Z Nature Power, but I will Fake Out the Whimsicott anyways, and if he fakes out Hariyama, he shouldn't be able to stop Trick Room with Jellicent. Even like something like a Grassium Z without the terrain, I don't think you could tank out Jellicent. Maybe. I calced in terrain, I didn't calc outside of terrain. So he's gonna Fake Out Hariyama. Let's see if he goes for the taunt. No, he goes for Fake Tears. That's okay. Probably into Jellicent, yeah. I guess a Gigavolt Havoc would have been a problem, but he went for the Fake Out instead. So we get Trick Room up, and one little cheeky thing I could do is burn my Hariyama and because I have Guts, I can burn my own Hariyama, or I can preserve this, which I'm kind of leaning towards by switching into Tyranitar or Amoonguss. Amoonguss actually would be really smart because I want to preserve the Jellicent, and especially since he can try and Encore the Whimsicott. He can try and Encore the Whimsicott. So I'm not terribly worried about Raichu. I'm gonna Poison Jab this Whimsicott here. And we'll preserve. I don't want him to Encore my Jellicent into Trick Room. One thing I have to watch out for on the Raichu is something like a Focus Blast or Fightinium. But I want to see what has the Sash here. And okay, it's not Whimsicott. So we know Whimsicott does not have Sash, so it's probably the Raichu. So here's the Thunderbolt into Amoonguss. Doesn't do much. And I have Stomping Tantrum on Hariyama. I don't think that Oko's Raichu. Close Combat's actually stronger. The Stomping Tantrum is specifically for Nidoking. Okay, so here is the Politoed. So he could also have Rain Dance. I think I'm going to double the Raichu and get rid of it, because then I can just win the Weather War that way. So we're going to do... I'm going to... Do I want an Energy Ball or Sludge Bomb? Man, I don't need Hidden Power Fire. Now I wish I had Spore instead of Hidden Power Fire. I just wanted something for Scizor. Not having it back. I'm gonna Sludge Bomb Raichu, and actually I'll Energy Ball and Poison Jab it in case he wants to switch into Bulu or something. This will cover Bulu, or he goes for a Helping Hand, but we're doubling up this Raichu. Okay, so here's the Energy Ball. We'll find out we're Life Orb now. Yeah, and then Poison Jab just picks it up. Perfect. So that takes out the Raichu. I wonder if he had something in particular for Amoonguss. And there's Swampert, and we still have 2 turns of Trick Room here. Well, let me think. Jellicent can deal with the Swampert. I'm gonna probably switch out Hariyama. I'm just gonna Energy Ball this Swampert. I'll just keep the pressure on in close combat. The Throw. Yeah, I'll just close combat the Politoed. So now he's just going for Helping Hand. So we'll take out Swampert. We should take out Swampert here with an Energy Ball. He opts not to Mega Ball, which is smart because Swampert's a little slower. But that's just a clean KO. Yeah, Amoonguss just deals so much damage to his team. So getting under Trick Room is huge, and as we can see there, it really put in the work against him. So he's gonna have to adjust just for some way. And I really wonder what the Raichu has. We saw Fake Out and Thunderbolt. And yeah, I'll close combat. This game should be good. Yeah. Alright, so we take the first game. So we know Whimsicott's not Sash, which leads me to believe the Raichu is, and that the Whimsicott may be carrying that Z move, that Z Nature Power. Let's save that just to be safe. So I'm trying to think how he stops Trick Room, because I have to really, because like I say, he can lead nature, like Whimsicott plus Bulu, and then he can threaten an Oko onto my Jellicent that way, especially if he does have that Z Nature Power or Z Energy Ball or whatever, that Z Grass move. Get some good music for you guys. Go Giovanni. Okay. So how does he handle? So he has Fake Tears on his Whimsicott. So I am gonna lead Jellicent. Do I lead Hariyama again? Because if he does lead the The Raichu also could have like Giggle Havoc. I wouldn't be surprised if Raichu has Titanium. But yeah, I think Bulu Whimsicott is the best thing. Generally, my plan against that is to... I think what I would do is... that Bulu can't take a Wood Hammer. Which is why I'd probably fake out. So I'm gonna lead... I'm gonna go with the same idea here. Tempted to lead Zapdos, but... let's just go with the same thing, because I have a switch into Amoonguss to that, and then I do threaten with Poison Jab, and I can fake out, or I can at least fake out one. Because once Amoonguss comes in, he doesn't have a real lot to deal with it. Like Amoonguss, like I said, Amoonguss is just so good against his team, and if I can get Trick Room up, it just puts in the work. Especially with that Life Orb on it. Fortunately, the Hidden Power Fire is worthless without Scizor. I really was expecting like a safety goggle Scizor. Just because it gets around Rage Powder, it can't Spore it, it does a lot of damage to like Tyranitar, it can knock off Jellicent, so... okay. Let's see... He probably is not going to be surprised if I have the Mental Herb, which is why he's not taunting. We'll lead the same thing. Yeah, so there it is. That's the lead I think he needed to do. That's exactly right. Because he can double his Jellicent with Wood Hammer and a Z Nature Power. So what I'm gonna do... the problem here is Hariyama can't take a Wood Hammer. So part of me feels like I have to get this right. But I'm going to go right for the Poison Jab into the Whimsicott. And we're going to save Jellicent here. Because I do not have Protect on it, I opted for Recover instead. So let's see. What would suck is if he does Wood Hammer the yeah, so here comes the Z Nature Power. Hariyama can take it, because I am Assault Vest. But hopefully, so this should be going into the Amoonguss, which I think this will do a decent chunk since I am an offensive Amoonguss. Yeah. Man. So this should do a good amount. Wow, it actually didn't do much at all. And then he goes for Wood Hammer. So I'm hoping he bulked up. Okay, that's a little scary. So we'll get rid of Whimsicott at least. Which isn't the worst thing in the world. Okay. The bulk up's a little scary, but Amoonguss can take it out. But the problem is he can bring something in to deal with the Amoonguss here. And he can also bring in, just bring in Raichu. And Hariyama's not taking an attack. Nidoking. That leads me to believe Nidoking likely has... because Nidoking likely has the... yeah, Nidoking's likely going to have Flamethrower, which I doubt my Amoonguss can take. So I really want to Sludge Bomb this Bulu. Question is, can I get it off? I think what I want to do... I could Protect and like sack something. I'm gonna go for the Sludge Bomb, however, and Stomping. I feel like I have to see. Yeah, there's the Flamethrower. I should have looked up this Cal. Can I take this? Oh, I lived on 4. Oh, and he goes for sub. Dang, that sucks. We'll get a Stomping Tantrum off onto this Nidoking. So he's sub bulk up. Alright, I think now I'm gonna switch out to Amoonguss so I can get some Regenerator health. Oh no, I have the Life Orb KO'd me. Shoot. Alright, well this just got really tough. Yeah, this is where I need Arcanine or Zapdos. I should have brought one of those instead of T-Tar. Yeah, he definitely wanted his best lead though. So I can't bring in Jellicent. I have to gonna have to bring in T-Tar. And Bulu should... This Bulu is probably gonna be able to take a... This Bulu will be able to take a... Alright, so I'm gonna go into Tyranitar. Crappy thing is this Bulu probably takes a... Poison Jab for that bulk up. So I kind of want to sack the Jellicent so I can get a Dragon Dance off with Tyranitar. I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to protect, not Mega Evolve. I'm going to switch out into the... Man, I should have doubled the Bulu. Yeah, I'm going to sack Jellicent here. I'm going to have to play... I'm going to go for the Dragon Dance. I think that's what I'm going to need. I hope he doesn't go for another sub. That would be really unfortunate. Okay, there's the Earth Power into Tyranitar. He goes for Horn Leech. Oh, he doubled. Oh, he doubled. Ugh. Huh. Okay. Well, I'm definitely going to try and set up Trick Room here. He has to stop that, though. Like, he can't let Trick Room go up. Question is, do I Dragon Dance? I didn't see he was faster there. Oh, I guess I couldn't. I didn't take any damage. Now I'm wishing I had run like Fire Punch instead of Dragon Dance. Alright, so we're going to Mega Evolve. And do I want to Dragon Dance Trick Room? I think I have to Rock Slide. And it depends what he has in the back, though. I'm gonna Dragon Dance Trick Room. It seems kind of weird, but I think he has to kind of choose. So I'm kind of he shouldn't be able to KO both. He would have to double up. So my guess is he'll Earth Power the Tyranitar. Yeah, we should live. Oh, that was a crit. And then a Horn Leech should be the, Jellicent. And that'll take me out. Well, we'll get this Dragon Dance off, and we'll have Fake Out Pressure. And we know this Snow King's not Scarf, so it leads me to believe it's Life Orb. I'm probably gonna need a flinch here to win this game. The question is, do I... Does he protect the Boo? Sub, Horn Leech. He probably has Protect, so I'm guessing he doesn't have... Yeah, if I had to guess, he probably doesn't have the... He doesn't have Wood Hammer. Alright, so... I'm gonna Rock Slide, because I'm probably gonna need a flinch here. King should live a Rock Slide. So we will go for... Oh man. I'd expect him to Protect. I think I have to call it. And Crunch the Nidoking. Fake out the Boo. He actually switches... Oh, he switches out Boo. Okay. He goes into Swampert. Interesting. No, I mean, that's smart. That's not bad. Because I can't really touch the Swampert. I knew the Swampert would become a trouble. Good thing is with the Dragon Dance, I am faster. It's still going to come down to getting a Rock Slide flinch. Again, Hariyama cannot... Yeah, he's going to still get his Grassy Train. Although, I think Hariyama can probably take a Horn Leech. But probably not. He could just double up the Hariyama though. I'm trying to think if I need to play for the flinch or not. What I want to do is protect and Poison Jab the Bulu, but it's not gonna do much for me if he just doubles up Hariyama. I think I gotta play for a flinch. Yeah, I think I have to play for like a flinch. Or do I hope he just attacks into the Tyranitar here? I think I'm gonna play for that. I'm gonna Poison Jab this Boo. And get him in Rock Slide range. Okay, so there is this Mega Evolve. Oh. So yeah, I'm gonna take the chance here. If he doubles up Hariyama, I think he should win. And then if he opts not to, so he does. Okay, good. He goes after the T-Tar, and he goes for sub. I figured he might. Another good reason to Poison Jab. Yeah, at this stage, this is gonna come down to a flinch. All right, so I'm gonna have to Rock Slide here, and just I have to Rock Slide, and I have to get the flinch at this point. Probably, maybe even a double flinch. Alright, so let's go for that. Rock Slide, and then Poison Jab into the Boo. I think I need a double flinch. But yeah, he definitely brought his best lead to stop the Trick Room. And Boo protects. That's fine. Again, I mean, this is coming down to a flinch. So we connect. So can we please flinch this Swampert here? Give me the flinch. No, he gets it off. Alright, so he should win this game. So yeah, and I have the Arcanine and the Zapdos is kind of was meant to be my backup plan for when I can't deal Trick Room. And Swampert, I'll admit, Swampert was a really scary Pokemon. So alright, so given that, I know how I want to approach. I know I want to approach this now. Alright, so I won't give him the satisfaction of me forfeiting. Yeah. So it goes for Waterfall. Let's see how much this would do. Yeah, that does a really good chunk. He goes for Sub. I mean, that Sub's not really necessary, but just a double up wins this game, especially since we see he's faster. I'm just trying to get more information. Like, seeing Waterfall there does about half to my Hariyama. I should have seen how much close. I should have checked how much close combat does to Swampert. So yeah, so this game I definitely need to bring either Zapdos or Arcanine. I'm probably gonna leave Tyranitar in the back because he just has too many things that threaten Tyranitar. Whereas Zapdos and Arcanine resist Bulu a lot better. Question is, I don't know about this. Swampert's the biggest problem, and that's where getting Trick Room up for Amoonguss is going to be crucial. Because this Swampert's going to be really, really problematic. And I had a hard time kind of coming up with as many ways as possible to deal with Swampert. And another reason to keep Jellicent in a good position for the Will-O-Wisp, which is supposed to be kind of a way to help deal with it. And I doubt it's packing Earthquake. I expect it to have something for sure. Ice Punch. Alright, so I don't think he has any reason not to leave the same thing. Unless he can, like, maybe figure out what I'm going to bring. So I definitely have to adjust, because he definitely identified the way for him to stop the Trick Room. And alright, so we're gonna try and preserve Trick Room for later. Zapdos or Arcanine over T-Tar is what I'm gonna end up bringing. Arcanine's Choice Banish. I might bring the Zapdos because I have the Heat Wave. And the only problem with Zapdos is he can't really touch Swampert. Where Arcanine can at least like extreme speed it for a little bit of damage. Even Flare Blitz probably does more or the same. The Snow King is going to be tricky. Yeah, I think I want to lead the same thing here. but this time I'm gonna have Zapdos and a Moongus. Zapdos should be able to OHKO Bulu, which is really the biggest threat. And then Hariyama, my Hariyama can take in 2 of any hits from Nidoking. Just do I want to, maybe, although locking Arcanine actually would be a bad choice. I'm gonna go Arcanine. Yeah, even though it's choice banded, but it can bop the Arcanine can bop the Nidoking with a big Flare Blitz as well. And it at least does damage to Swampert that Zapdos can't. Just gotta play it safe there. So we're gonna leave the same thing. See if he goes the same route. And this time what I'll probably do, yeah, so what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna fake out. I'm gonna fake out the Bulu and switch into Arcanine. Could fake out. The only problem with going fake out is he can Encore Hariyama. But I really don't want him. Yeah, no, I'm okay with this play. I'm gonna fake out the Bulu. So I don't want him to to take out my Hariyama or bulk up for whatever reason. And then I can go for a Flare Blitz onto something while I switch out my Hariyama. So I can threaten a KO. And we'll intimidate the top of Bulu, which is nice. And he doesn't have, because he doesn't have Woodhammer, my Jellicent can probably live a -1 Horn Leech if it came down to it. Yeah, so here's the Z move. So he's probably kind of doing the same thing. I am gonna have to switch out my Hariyama so he doesn't Encore me into Fake Out. But the Whimsicott's a little less threatening here than the Bulu. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna Flare Blitz the Bulu. Yeah, so he goes for the Hari. We can take this pretty decently with our Assault Vest. Yeah, we take it, at least. If I had to guess, he switches Bulu into something like Swampert. But that's fine. It's just a matter of whether Swampert could take 2 attacks from both Whimsicott and the... Maybe I want to attack the Whimsicott. Because he is a -1. We know he doesn't have a rock move. I'm going to attack into the Whimsicott and switch into... I think I want to switch into Jellicent. I'm going to preserve my Fake Out. Because I may come in handy later. Because he could easily switch Bulu into the Swampert. Or he protects it. That's another option. Let's see if he goes for Encore. No, he goes for Fake Tears. Into Arcanine? Yeah. Oh, if Nidoking comes in... Okay, so we'll get rid of Whimsicott, which is nice. Now, what worries me here is Nidoking being timid, not modest. Because if he's timid, that's what would put me in trouble. But again, I don't think he has Woodhammer. We know he doesn't have Woodhammer. He only has Horn Leech. And at -1, I think Jellicent can live a Horn Leech. I'm probably wrong. I'm not going to look it up because that's what I get for not checking. I know I looked at some of the stats, but I might be, if I can take a -1, yeah. So if I can take a -1 Horn Leech, or if he's modest Nidoking. My Arcanine is max speed Adamant, so I'm going to Flare Blitz the Bulu. And I'm gonna go for Trick Room. Yeah. Because his Bulu's not living this Flare Blitz. So let's find out if he's modest or timid. He switches. So this is probably Swampert. Alright, that's fine. Well, that's fine because I should get Trick Room up here. And you find out he's not timid, or he's at least not max speed timid. Get a little chip on this. And then, yeah, he goes for the Arcanine, but that's okay, because now, yeah, and now we get Trick Room up. He's Earth Power Flamethrower. We gotta take out this Nidoking. I'm gonna go into Mungus though. Would Energy Ball take out a Mungus? What do we think? Because I can burn the Swampert here. Or I could double the Nidoking. I could also protect a Mungus and switch out. That'd just be wasting a turn in Trick Room. Because I do have the boosted Energy Ball. Nidoking's not the most... And I know I can take an Ice Punch. I'm gonna burn the Swampert. So we got into the position we want. Oh, juicy! So we're gonna burn this Boo. We got into the position we wanted. We wanted to get Mungus in safe with Trick Room, and this Energy Ball is gonna do a lot of damage to Nidoking, if not just outright knock it out. Awesome! I was hoping with the Grassy Terrain that would just do it, and then we'll burn this. Yeah, we burn this Bulu. Now we're looking really good here. His way out. His way out is to Ice Punch freeze my Mungus. So we're gonna Energy Ball Swampert because Bulu shouldn't be able to do much to me. So I'm gonna, oops, definitely don't Sludge Bomb. I'm gonna Energy Ball the Swampert, and I could switch into Hari and that fake out. But I'd rather not. I'd rather just probably preserve that for later, just on the off, just to be safe. So I think I will Shadow Ball Bulu. I mean, Bulu's dead weight at this point, honestly, though. But yeah, I'll just Shadow Ball it. Yeah, there's the Mega Evolution. But I'm not going to give him a chance to like Ice Punch freeze him with this, so I'm going to, even if he protects, like I said, Bulu's burned, its only attack is Horn Leech, he can't touch a Mungus. I think his best bet here is he really has to stall Trick Room at this point. We'll get some chip damage here. He bulks up, that's fine. So he'll probably have to keep going for Protect on Swampert. But I think he still needs 2 more to get out of the Trick Room here. So if he were to get a double Protect, let's see, we have 2 turns of Trick Room. So I mean, he needs 2 more Protects. That's really unlikely. I'll just keep chipping away at this Bulu with Shadow Ball. So I'll hit Energy Ball and Shadow Ball. And then if he does get the double, I'm gonna switch out. Yeah, he doesn't. Okay, and that should be game. I was say if he did, I was gonna switch into I was gonna just switch out into the Hariyama next turn, because then when Trick Room expired, I had the fake out. I could just like fake out Trick Room. And he goes for the Horn Leech. That should not. I don't think that'll take me out. No, not even. It barely does a little. Maybe it barely did half. If that. He gets a lot of health back, but so this is he might protect. I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna Sludge Bomb and switch into Hari, and then just like if he does protect, I can fake him out. But he can't touch a Mungus at this point. And then I can just like sack Jellicent for whatever reason after and get fake out back in. But we just get the Sludge Bomb off, and that should do it. Awesome, good game to John. He did a really good job that game too, identifying his way to stop the Trick Room, and he did that very well. So I figured that in that game 3 he had no reason not to go for the kind of the same thing, because that just based on his team makeup, that was his best. That was absolutely his best 4. So he did a really good job on adjusting to the matchup. Really good job. And so, and I said I built both Zapdos and I built both Zapdos and Arcanine to kind of be my backups for something like that situation. Game 2, I kind of should have called it, but I was up a game. I wanted to play it out and just to see what he could do. I'm glad I didn't see Neverending Nightmare Driftblim. That was the #1 thing I was worried about. But luckily he didn't bring that. So, but he did that combo, Nature Power, Whimsicott, and Bulu. I figured that was the next scariest thing. So, yeah, and then again, that's why I was gonna try to run Flying Zapdos just to Oko Bulu, but that didn't pan out. I didn't want to run a physical Zapdos, so I think Arcanine worked out really well. And the Intimidate was valuable. So, and the pressure put on with that Choice Band Flare Blitz was pretty immense. But anyways, good game, John. That was really fun, and glad we got to play that. And so I move on to, I think, 2-1 with 2 weeks left, and I'm playing Bridger next week, which that'll be a really fun match. So, all right, guys, take it easy. Hope you enjoyed. Leave a like if you liked, subscribe if you haven't, and we'll catch you later. See ya.